second game, which is, as Wolf mentioned, going to be on daybreak, and then we're going to find out if MMA is able to close things out with the 2-0 series against Genius and advance to the next round of IronSquid, or if on the other hand we have Genius tying this series right now and able to advance in a third game, which will then decide who's going to take it. So right now what we have on the map is, of course, at the bottom left, our Terran player in red. It is MMA. It is our Terran player in red. And to the top right, we have the Protoss player in blue. It is the one and only Genius.
Yeah, Genius, formerly of the team MVP. Don't be fooled if you can read Hangul and you think that he still is. Now, you know, Genius is an unpredictable player. He's usually the more aggressive one, but last game he played very passively. He tried to play for the longer game, and he got hit by that dropship play from MMA, which was really nicely executed. But even though it was, Genius was ready with the defense. And Genius, when he's down a game, he's not afraid to take risks, though.
Yeah, he can definitely try to go for some kind of timing attack right now and be the aggressor in game number 2. He did so against Nurture in the second game, and we'll see what exactly his idea is in the second game, because MMA is looking strong now. He won a couple of games now in a row. He played really well in the series against Nurture. He took the first game off his current opponent, and now we have him with a pretty similar build to what he saw in game number 1. He's going straight for barracks, then gas, and will have the option to go a bit more aggressive with, for example, Banshees, if he does not decide to go for the same same attack that he used in the game number 1, which was with Medivacs, Hellions, and Marines.
Yeah, and so far no gas, so it looks like he is actually going to be doing a 1-Rax expand. Oh no, I'm totally wrong. That is a gas. I'm like, I don't know, Cowder, it's getting a bit early here in the morning. I like looked at the gas and I was like, no, it's not there, so.
Yeah, guys, for us it's actually at 9 o'clock in the morning right now, so pretty early. Started at 4 a.m. No big deal. Yeah, later on we actually have GSL.
Yeah, we've got GSL in about 4 hours, and then
another
about
GSL.
4 hours later than that, 5 hours later, we'll have GSL once more.
Day full of StarCraft.
And then the next day we have double GSL again.
Triple caster day. That's how we roll.
I've never done this before. Actually, this is my first time.
Really?
Triple cast, yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I take it back. I've done some MLG stuff in the middle of the night.
All right. Well, currently what we have is one SCV sneaking into the main base of Genius and scouting what's going on here. We have one gas so far for him. Chrono boosts now on the cybernetics core.
Yeah, Chrono in that cyber core. Also, his gateway, just pretty standard to do that 50 Chrono, double Chrono if you go for the stopping Chrono after the gateway starts, and then you have 50 by the time that both of those finish. The next Chrono is really important though. There's the Nexus.
Nexus is now down. We have the starport being built for MMA, and let's gonna find out what exactly he's going to do. So far it really looks like he's going for exactly the same thing that we saw in map number 1, going for the Medivac with the Hellions and the Marines.
Yep.
Pretty standard.
Genius is trying to figure out if there's any sort of proxy. He also wants to stop the scout of the SCV on his Nexus. Really nice micro, and gets it. That's really important.
Yeah, man. These stalkers, no mercy whatsoever.
Last time we saw the stalkers spot the Hellions, and that was what really allowed Genius to defend so well.
Genius follows it up with 2 gateways immediately, playing it safe, not going for the text right away, so he should have the units and the warp ins that he can work with this. But right now, what you can see is that MMA is ready to start what he did on the last map. On the last map, he took down 5 harvesters, was a little bit unlucky with the force field. Genius used that very well to block the ramp, and MMA didn't really get too much damage done at his opponent's mineral line. Maybe in this game he can do a bit better, or Genius might also just be ready once again. If his defense is good here, he might take an early lead. And of course, what do you usually try to do? You follow this up with an expansion. You expect to do some damage, but this is not designed to end the game usually. It's just like you want to go in and do as much damage as possible, cripple your opponent's economy, and an early third base.
This is going to be scouted by the Hellions, but that in itself will scout the Hellions. Now here comes the drop. This time he doesn't seem as ready.
Yeah, only one warp in ready, and look at those Hellions at the Low ground, not the best force field here. It's the only force field that he can get, but it's also forced him to lose a few of
He's
his
warping in
ropes.
units within the range of the Marines, and the micro of the Marines is so good he pulls them back against the sentries so that they don't die.
The
And here
Hellions in the main base.
that's it, GG.
What?
He just got into the main and that was it. Genius with that fast third nexus did not have enough units to defend. And MMA gets out of the group.